Are you tired of writing emails that never seem to get open? Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you step by step exactly how to write subject lines that actually get your audience to respond. Let's get into the content. All right, so when it comes to email subject lines, there's two very important things that I truly believe really are gonna make the difference to make your audience wanna click on it. Now, obviously, you got the best practices such as keeping it short, 50 characters or less, also looking at the data that's inside of your CRM that's gonna tell you the best time to post. It's a bunch of them, right? And I've talked about email marketing on this channel quite a bit, so you definitely want to check out the rest of the videos. But I believe the two most important things are who's on your email list and why did they join your email list? Because if you know who it is, like for example, is it a pianist? Is it a guitarist? Is it a gardener? Is it a marketer that's looking for different ways to promote their business? Like if you know who that person is, it makes it easier for you to create a email subject line. Now, on top of that, with the other part, if you know what was on your capture page, then you know what you was actually trying to get them to opt in for. So now you know that problem, but we also know that the person has other problems and you can hit on those other problems in there as long as they're pertaining to the main problem, right? So with those two things, I'm telling you, those are going to be your powerhouses. Those are going to be the jackpots because you know those two things. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. So I kind of went through these real quick so we don't have to focus on this, but now we're going to move on to getting into some action, right? Let's actually get into what you came on this video for, which is to actually write email subject lines. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna identify their pain points and then choose one of those pain points to base our subject line on. Now, I know you're probably wondering, like, how we gonna do this? We're gonna do this using a tool called Copy.ai. Now, what I'll do is I'll put a link down below in the description, but we're gonna start off by doing this prompt right here. So I'm gonna put this prompt and then I'm gonna go over here to the freestyle tool. And inside of here, all I got to do is just paste this right here like that. All right. So a list of 7 pain points for my target audience. Now you could change that number to 5. You can put that number to 10, or you put that number to whatever you want to put so it can generate you a bunch of ideas so you can go ahead and progress to what you got to do. Now, with this being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the target audience in here. Now I'm going to be very broad when I do this, just so I can kind of show you how this process works. All right. So I'm just going to put a singer. Okay. Now, I'm gonna use this, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna generate a bunch of pain points for a singer. Now I'm gonna hit create content, let it do its thing. It should take about 20 seconds, 15, 20 seconds or something like that, and then it's gonna kind of generate what it needs. All right, so now let's check this out right here. So I'm always worried about my voice. That's probably something that they're thinking in their head. Finding a good song to sing, finding the right key for a song's voice, knowing what genre of music is best for your voice type, knowing where to find songs. Let's keep going. Okay, you're too shy to sing in front of friends. So I'm gonna kind of tailor that message a little bit, and I'm gonna say singer who is afraid to sing on stage. Let me just do it that way. All right, so we're gonna get rid of that. Gotta make sure I spell afraid right. A singer who is afraid to sing on stage. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is this is gonna turn into my target audience. All right, so I'm gonna put this here. Boom. And then from here, what I need to do is I need to change this now because I just generated the pain point. Now, the next part of this is I'm going to go down here just like this, and I'm going to grab this prompt because step number 3 is to come up with subject line ideas that match the target audience that I just created. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this right up here, and then now it's going to associate this with the target audience. So now I'm going to hit create content, and then watch what it comes up with in regards to the problem that they're experiencing right now. All right, so 7 tips for singing in public. If a person that's trying to learn how to sing in public, like they know the importance of it, but they're just afraid to do it. So 7 tips for singing in public. How to conquer your fear of singing in public. 5 ways to overcome stage fright as a singer. And then let's see what else. How to sing on stage without getting stage fright. So you see how it pretty much tailors the message to meet the audience. So you could imagine that your click-through rates on your emails, they're gonna be a lot higher if you really lasered in on who your audience is, right? So let's go ahead and put in another audience. So I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna just tailor this one just so we don't have to go back to the pain point generator. Let's say content creator who is looking for the best camera. All right, so let's do that. So let's say create content, and let's just see what it comes up with, and let's see if they do the same thing and tailor our subject lines according to what they're looking for or experiencing. All right, so let's see what else they got. Why you should use a DSLR camera. That always kind of gets me when I say it. a guide to the best cameras for beginners. Okay, that would be pertaining to them. How to choose the right camera for your needs. That would be important. So you can see how powerful this can be and how this can literally help you, increase your open rates by just making sure it's tailored to whoever it is that's on your email list. Now that you know how to create a compelling subject line, the next step in the process is to create the email content. So I want you to watch this video next because it's going to show you step by step exactly how to do that. See you over there.